Hello, and welcome to Wallow News with me, Mr. Smushie Hippo. Today, we've decided to have a showdown after somebody stole my donut the other day. I will be battling Vader to see whether the light side or the dark side can win in Star Wars Destiny. I will give a brief introduction on the game, but there are lots of very good videos on YouTube explaining how to play the game, so if you're interested, please feel free to watch one of those for the full content. But I will try and give a brief explanation as we go. Hopefully you'll pick it up. So, Vader, are you ready to get started?
Yeah, why not? Bring it.
Okay. So, we've both made our decks and we picked our players. So I have Qui-Gon Jinn and Poe Dameron, and despite the fact you only see one dice for Qui-Gon, there should be two, but I unfortunately don't have the second one, so I'll be rolling that twice. And Vader, you have
Palpatine and Captain Phasma.
Palpatine has a lot of health, so I'm going to be hitting him pretty hard. So, the first thing we do is each player rolls their dice to see who gets the highest score and to see which of the two battlefields we're going to be using during the game. So, Vader, let's roll. One and one. So I got two and you got three. Darn, not a good start for the light side. Which battlefield would you like to use? We have Obi-Wan's hut or the Ewok village.
Ewok village.
I sense a slight obsession with Ewoks here, Vader. Okay. So, because you picked your own battlefield, I get 2 shields, which is quite nice, thank you very much. And we each get 2 resources, which we'll be using to pay to do different things. I'll show you when it happens in the game. So, as you control the battlefield, so you go first, Vader. And we also pick 5 cards. So, it's Vader's turn first. He can either activate one of his characters, or he can play one of his cards.
I will activate Palpatine.
So when a character is activated, we turn their card sideways to show they're ready and roll their dice. So Palpatine has rolled 1 resource, which will be quite handy at this point in the game, but no damage at the moment. It then becomes my turn. So, Qui-Gon has a very handy ability that reads, before this character gains 1 or more shields, you may remove one of his shields to deal 1 damage to a character. So I'm actually going to take one of my shields from the beginning off and deal an early damage to Palpatine.
What a dick.
Well, you've got plenty, so let's keep piling it up.
No, I don't. It burned off on Mustafa.
I heard that was a hot experience for you. So it's now Vader Bear's turn to see what he'll do. He could either activate a character or play one of his cards.
I will activate Phasma.
And Phasma also rolls 1 resource. Good for me, no damage coming this way yet. Now it's my go. I'm actually going to pay 1 resource, one of these guys, to pay this card, which is a support card. So, after you play the support, place 3 shields on it, and then each turn I can exhaust it to put 1 shield onto one of my characters. Which hopefully will be quite helpful later on. So now it's Vader's turn again.
I'm going to resolve my die.
Okay, so resolving your die means that you deal the damage or get the rewards from your dice. So Vader Bear gets 2 whole resources.
And use Palpatine's ability.
Yes, so Palpatine has the ability that unfortunately when you resolve his dice, he can deal 2 damage on any one of my characters. And I'm going to choose to do that damage to Poe Dameron. So, it's my turn. I'm going to activate Qui-Gon and roll him once for 2 shields and twice for 1 shield. It's Vader Bear's go.
I will claim the battlefield.
Okay, so when a person claims the battlefield, they can do whatever ability the battlefield has, but then can do no further actions at all until the next round. So, it says remove all shields from a character. So unfortunately, I lose my shield on Qui-Gon. As Vader Bear can't do anything else, I will do the rest of my turn. So, activate Poe and roll. Oh, a blank. That's worrying. And I will exhaust my support and move 1 shield over to Poe. I can now resolve my Qui-Gon dice, which gets me 3 shields, which I can put anywhere I want. So I'm going to put 2 more on Poe and 1 more on Qui-Gon. So, this ends the first round, so we refresh. Which just means you get all your cards ready to be played again. If you've not got 5 cards in your hand, you can pick up some more cards to make it up to 5. And we also get 2 more resources. So, as Vader Bear claimed the battlefield last time, it's his go first again today.
I will activate Palpatine. Two damage.
Oh dear, that's not very good. So, I'm going to exhaust my support, go to put a shield on Qui-Gon, but use his ability, so actually do 1 damage to the Emperor.
I will activate Phasma.
Whoops. Clumsy, Vader Bear. Very clumsy. So that means he can re-roll the dice. And again. So, Phasma gets 1 resource. My turn. I'm going to pay 3 resources and play a support vehicle. This means I get another dice to use, which is quite handy and could possibly help me do some more damage.
I will resolve the die.
Okay, so you get...
I will do 2 direct to Qui-Gon.
Okay, so Qui-Gon loses his shield and has 1 damage. And you get 1 resource.
And will use Palpatine's special ability.
Ah yes, that terrible ability. I choose for you to do it to Poe, so I'm going to take 2 shields off Poe. Okay, my turn. I am going to activate Qui-Gon. A little bit difficult now with lots more cards. So roll once, 2 shields, and a blank. So I'll move it back to 2 shields. Over to Vader Bear.
I will
Some deep thought here from the Sith Lord. I think his helmet's getting a bit hot with all that thinking. I'd offer to wipe your brow, but that would be taking your helmet off, and you're a bit ugly under there, so we'll pass, thanks.
better being ugly than a donut-loving dick.
Says the guy who stole my donut. I know it was you. I have no proof, but I know.
I will play this card. Look at 2 random cards in the opponent's hand and discard any of these cards that are events.
Okay. So here are my cards.
One event gets discarded.
Oh dear. And I get 1 back. Thank you.
Burn this card.
Okay, so now it's my go. Going to activate Poe Dameron and roll him 1 resource. Over to Vader Bear.
I will play this card. Heal 1 damage.
Oh no, not a healing card. Those are not useful when you're trying to battle the Emperor. Did you have to pay any resources for that, Vader Bear?
Nope, it's 0.
Oh, that's a shame. You have quite a few. I was hoping to dwindle them, but... Okay, I will activate my Delta 7 Interceptor. Ah, some damage. Okay. Over to you, Vader Bear.
I will pass.
Very well. I will resolve my dice in a careful order. So I will resolve Podamron, so I get 1 resource. Then I will do this because, as you can see on the dice, it has a resource cost of 1. So without paying the resource, I couldn't do the damage. But now I can. So I will do 3 damage to the Emperor. And then I will resolve Qui-Gon's and have 2 shields.
I will claim the battlefield.
Which character would you like to remove all shields from?
Qui-Gon.
I feel like you have something against Qui-Gon.
Yes. Yes, I do. I'm glad Maul killed him in the Phantom Menace.
Gasp. Such a terrible death. Terrible. Okay, so as neither of us can do anything else, we will refresh. So ready your characters again. We get more resources. That is a resource. And we restock our hand. So, you'll go first again, Vader.
I will pay 1 resource to attach this card to Palpatine. After you activate attach character, you may remove 1 shield from a character.
A sneaky card. Very well. Well, I'm going to pay 2 resources and attach some survival gear to Poe, which gives me another dice, which is quite handy.
I will activate Palpatine.
One resource. I will activate Qui-Gon.
And remove 1 shield.
Ah yes, the tricky one. So I roll for Qui-Gon. Oh, a blank. Oh, darn, 2 blanks. This is not good.
I will activate Phasma. One damage.
Very well. I will exhaust my support, which has its final shield on. I will put it on Qui-Gon, but use his ability. So remove it and do 1 more to the Emperor. And I'll remove that as it's finished.
I will resolve my die and the special ability. Do 1 direct damage to Qui-Gon. Gain 1 resource. And 2 indirect damage.
Which I think I will have done to Poe. Not that I don't like you, Poe, but you're less useful than Qui-Gon. Okay, I will activate Poe. And roll both of the dice. Two shields and 2 rerolls. So I will actually reroll one of Qui-Gon's dice. And now this one. 2 rerolls again. That's better.
I will play this card. Spot a blue character to remove a character's die.
Gasp.
1 resource.
Which one will you remove?
Qui-Gon?
I knew it. Okay, so I can't use this dice this round. That's a shame. I will activate my interceptor. And I get 1 shield. Over to you, Vader Jack. I mean, Vader Bear.
I pass.
Okay. I will resolve my dice, so I can only do 1 damage, unfortunately. So I do it obviously to the Emperor. And then I resolve my other 2, so I get 3 shields in total. I will put 2 on Qui-Gon and 1 on Poe, knowing what's going to come next.
I claim the battlefield.
Of course you do, Vader Bear. Which one would you like to remove?
Qui-Gon?
Of course. I'll get you.
No, you won't.
So, refresh again for the next round. And 2 more resources. And off you go, Vader Bear.
I pay 3 resources and apply this weapons upgrade to Palpatine. And he gets 1 more dice.
Not good. I am going to pay 1 resource to play defensive stance. Give a character 2 shields for 1 resource. So I'm going to give Qui-Gon 2 shields, but use his ability, so he actually only gets 1, and do another damage to the Emperor.
I forgot. Did I claim my resources from the last round?
I put them on there for you.
Just checking you're not cheating.
Me? Me?
Because nobody can trust hippos, especially Star Trek hippos.
Gasp. I am a science officer. I am always trustworthy.
Only the Empire is trustworthy.
Like with stealing donuts. Well, your turn, Vader Bear.
I activate Palpatine. And do 6 damage.
But not quite yet. I am going to pay 1 resource and play Parry. Remove a die showing melee damage. So that one can go away.
I activate Phasma and do 2 blaster damage.
I will activate Qui-Gon and roll him. So I get 1 melee, 2 melee, so 3 in total.
I get to remove a shield.
You do.
As I activated Palpatine.
Yes.
I will play this card. Resolve up to 3 of your dice showing damage in order of your choice, increasing its value by 1. Which means Palpatine's dice goes up to 4 plus 2 additional special power ability damages. And Phasma's dice goes up to 3.
Okay, where are you doing the main damage?
And I do...
So 7 damage to somebody.
I don't know who. Who do I pick? I know. Qui-Gon.
Of course. I feel like you're not long for the world. And I'll have the 2 indirect done to Poe. I will activate my Delta Interceptor. Whoops. Silly me. Shows 1 shield.
I pass.
Very well. I will activate Poe. Whoops. These are slippery dice that like to go everywhere. Roll both of his dice. And both say 1 resource.
I pass.
Okay, I resolve my dice. I get 2 resources. I do 2 damage, which of course I will do to the Emperor. And I get 1 shield, which I better temporarily give to Qui-Gon.
I think I may claim the battlefield.
Of course. Which removes Qui-Gon's shield. Very well. refresh. So both Qui-Gon and the Emperor sitting on 9 damage. Restock everything. And off we go again, Vader Bear.
I pay 2 resources and apply this weapons upgrade to Palpatine.
Very well.
And I get a new dice.
Lots of dice here. I will play this one. It's called Luke's Protection. Place this support on top of your deck from play to give a blue character 1 shield. So, of course, I'm going to give it to Qui-Gon, but then use his ability and do 1 more damage to the Emperor, bringing him up to 10. Only 5 more to go.
I activate Palpatine. Which means removing 1 shield.
I don't have any shields, so tough. So you have 2 resources and a special ability. Okay. I am going to pay 3 resources and put an upgrade onto Qui-Gon, which is a lightsaber. This also has the ability to be moved to another character just before Qui-Gon dies, so I won't lose it.
I'm going to resolve Palpatine's dice. I do 2 indirect damage from my special ability, and 2 from my special ability on one of my other cards, and gain 2 resources. And I think that takes Qui-Gon out of the game.
If you've done 2 damage to Qui-Gon, then yes, unfortunately it does. But his lightsaber can move over to Poe.
And Poe gained 2 damage.
Let's move Qui-Gon out of the way. Two more damage to Poe then. Okay. Not looking good. Very well. I will activate Poe and roll all 3 dice. Whoops, wrong dice.
Is the pressure getting to you?
Not at all. Not at all. Just 2 very similar ones.
I activate Phasma. 2 blaster damage.
So I will activate my interceptor. Oh, it's a blank.
I resolve Phasma dice and do 2 damage to Poe. Do you care to give in?
Not quite yet.
Join the Empire.
Not yet. I will resolve my dice. So, the special ability I rolled for the lightsaber says deal 2 unblockable damage to a character. So, the Emperor has 10 damage left, so I will do 4 damage to the Emperor. Meaning only 1 more until he's out.
Doesn't matter, we can take it. I will claim the battlefield.
Very well. I don't actually have any shields, so this time that's fine. I'm actually going to do the slightly risky move of paying 2 more resources before this round ends and play R2-D2. So I can roll him. Special. Resolve one of your dice, increasing its value by 1. Well, unfortunately I've actually resolved them all, so I can't. But maybe next time, R2. So, refresh. Get more resources. And stock up on cards.
Can you feel it? Your demise is imminent.
Not quite imminent, hopefully, but we'll see.
I will activate Palpatine.
I will play this card, the Field Medic. Heal 2 damage from a character for 1 resource.
I will resolve Palpatine's die and do 1 damage plus another 2 damage, get 1 resource, and use Palpatine's special ability, dealing 2 indirect damage.
That means 5 damage in total, which unfortunately means I'm out. That sucks.
Should have joined the Empire.
Never. I'm an honourable hippo who doesn't steal donuts from others.
No, you just do unspeakable things to the donuts.
Well, yes. But then I eat them, so it's okay. All evidence gone.
Very corrupt, unlike the Empire.
Well, on that bombshell, that's all we have time for today on Wallow News. But there will be a rematch coming up between myself and Vader Bear on Star Wars Labyrinth. This time, the dark side will not win. Good night and good wallowing. Leave a like and subscribe for more Wallow News.